Thanks, I'm Denver, this is Ashley.
I started working here about 3 years ago. At that time, Heather and Lori worked in the store a lot more, or because more specifically in the Denman store, which is where the offices were. And so Lori was always around when I would be working. Eventually, Lori moved to the same neighborhood that I lived in at the time, so she would drive me home sometimes, or we would go for coffee. I've always been a very creative person who has lots of ideas of things I'd like to do, but I like to procrastinate or do things halfway and just not sort of get things done, I guess. And just watching their business expand over the years is so inspiring because they just do whatever it takes, and sometimes it takes a lot of time to get something done, but they always put in so much effort, and watching how it pays off is like a really big deal for someone like me, because it's like, oh, I can do that too, you know what I mean?
My name is Lori Joyce. I grew up in Victoria, and my girlfriend and I, Heather, met when we were 15. We started working in a mall at a retail clothing store, and we just hit it off right away and grew up together, partied together, experienced lots of different things together, but ultimately we always talked about starting business together. We were working in New York for a Vancouver-based company, literally doing odor control, so like the exact opposite of cupcakes. We were working at Ground Zero, and we were using the product there because of all the electrical smell and the decomposing bodies and that harsh reality. And I took Heather to this really trendy bakery at the time, purely just to get a treat on our way back from work. And they had a little table in the corner that sold cupcakes, and Heather was watching all these customers. Heather's an observer, and she was watching all these people walk out of the store with cupcakes, and it just hit her. From the moment we opened, I mean, literally we had so many people that thought that we were defying the odds because we didn't know how to bake, and we were two best friends going into starting a business together. What we wanted to do at that point was just focus on, having fun and making our dreams come true.
We both freeze and
So he gives her the cookie, and then he's like, I want to see you.
As soon as Matt came into the environment, it was like him and then cupcakes around him. He brought so much incredible energy and happiness and spontaneity. He has this ability to be, he's so magnetic and so much fun and brings such a positive spin on everything. It's just, he's here because he's such a great support system for the girls. You would never know if he was having a bad day.
The environment here is really fun and girly, as you can see, and easygoing. And it seems like the people that they hire all fit together really well. It's really inspiring that two ladies just out of nowhere decided that this is what they wanted to do.
I guess there's this one time I was having problems with my family and issues with my brother, and I talked to her about it, and I don't know, it was a really hard time for me, personally, especially since I couldn't be there with my family, and she totally she helped me through it, and she gave me some good advice.
You go through stuff, and sometimes you have a bad day, and then you come to Cupcakes where, it's important that when we're here we be smiling and happy and inviting to the customer, and that you're not moping about, because that's not why they come here and it's not what they're looking for. But
it's also one of the things that Heather and I really have enjoyed and taken on as an active responsibility, because the people that we hire here, the people that we want representing us and our culture, are real people. And real people have real problems. And a lot of the staff that we hire, because of the nature of our business, are young, whether they're teenagers or they're moving out of their home, or they have boyfriends or girlfriends or breakups, or any of those. they need support and they need guidance, and we really enjoy being a part of their lives for that and helping them get through it, and just providing the proper support and mentorship. But Heather is involved far more on a daily basis with that than I am. She's a great leader for the girls and for Matt. Can't forget Matt, although he is one of the girls essentially because he's just been here for so long. But ultimately, it's all about, you know, having the girls understand that they'll get through it, and you know, there's people there that care for them and support them, and you know, will be there when you fall, kind of thing. And it makes it a great kind of not only a team environment but a family environment. From the moment we opened, especially on Denman Street, because it's such a community-based neighborhood, we really wanted to be a part of the neighborhood right away. So right from the beginning, we wanted to, you know, give back to the community. There's a lot of different organizations that need, you know, food or items or anything. The support, ultimately. I mean, and it goes beyond that to BC Children's Hospital, to Make-A-Wish Foundation, to breast cancer, anything really that involves kids and women, because Heather and I are obviously women, you know, young organizations. We really like to take part in that.
In the morning, I come and pick up about cupcakes for PWA in the morning for our charity. We have a lounge in there, and we have people that come in at 10 o'clock, from 10 o'clock in the morning till 4 o'clock for a cup of coffee, and that are HIV positive. And a lot of them kind of look forward to having a cupcake in the morning. That we're finding out that some of them are starting to come in at 10, right at 10 o'clock in the morning to get a cupcake. So it's working out quite well for us. It kind of brightens your day up quite a bit. It's excellent for them to do this. Just keep doing it. And thank you.
Cupcakes and our mission statement of because every day is a celebration, because it truly is. I mean, when you walk in the store and you have the cupcakes experience, that's what you think about. It's a reflection of your childhood and all the happy memories. So cute. Thanks, you guys.